We could have, fortunately, given out like 100,000 tickets to this, but the Sheraton said we could just put 2,000 people in here. Now the bad news is there's 98,000 people sitting at home. The good news is there's 2,000 of us in here.
Well, look at you. Look at. We know what it's like to be out of work, and we have come back ever so appreciative for each face in this room. I hope we hear that coming out of the radio. You know, it was a good thing that happened in our life. It was a blessing in our life, and we didn't, you know, who would know this? But it sure was, and we sure found a good home. But most of all, after 17 months, you shouldn't be out there because this is a fickle business. We shouldn't be as fortunate as we are, and here you are. We love you.
So ladies and gentlemen, hey, we're going to have such fun tonight. On the program tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we have, I hope you've seen him, you know him, you love him. He's the man with the biggest BO in town. Manny is here somewhere.
So we mounted Manny to a plant dolly from Home Depot.
Yeah.
And he is going to come out there and dance with y'all sometime tonight.
Later on tonight, wearing a really, really bad shirt and singing a song everybody's singing out. Turn the damn lights down low.
Turn the lights. Until today, I had only sung it in my car. And I sound pretty good in my car. But when I got here and we had a rehearsal this afternoon, it's pretty pitchy, dog. The first half isn't embarrassing, and the second half really is pretty pitchy, dog. So
that's coming up later on.
I don't really drink, but how many of you do drink? Oh, really? If you could have a couple right before 9:30 when I go on, I really appreciate that.
Also later on this evening, hope you guys stick around. Does anyone in the pavilion here, particularly you ladies, have a little something for what are those things called? Purses?
I don't know how you got here. Maybe you went by one of the drive-thrus. Maybe you wanted on our show, or on Sam's show, or Sonny and Susan's show, or Gene, or Ralph at night. Maybe you wanted your ticket somewhere. however you got here, we hope we throw a great party for you tonight. From the very first person who won up until today when the Salad Bar Sisters and Heather won at the 9 o'clock hour, welcome to the Wait Is Over party.
It is so good to see you, and we missed you. We are going to have a good time tonight, I promise.
Now, when we announce this party, Laura, who sometimes gets a little carried away on the air, goes, "Oh, my New Year's resolution was to do the splits. I'll come out of that party. I'll come out of that party and do the splits." Well, then she didn't practice. And she didn't practice, and she went yesterday to practice. It's like when my kids went till Sunday night to do some stupid project. I got to go out to Staples and buy that dumb poster board and start gluing junk on there. She did not practice, but she swears she's still going to be able to do it. Would you please welcome here to do the splits for you, Laura Splits King. Here we go. She can kick and she can strike. Oh, this is painful. Hold on. Wait. Get the camera. Is that the camera? Could that be a close-up? Not too close. Oh, God. I never thought I'd be doing this. But there's about 10 inches there. Oh! Wow. Well, at least that's what Jerry tells me is 10 inches, right?
Yeah, that's 10 inches. Yeah.
I say this. Let's give her a little more time. What do you say we bring her out next break to try it again? Well, that's a good start, Laura. That's better than I would do.
I think Tommy wants to do a song.
Tommy, you want to rock with the band? Hey, how good? I told you Atomic Groove was amazing, right? Jerry had never heard them until he came today. He was trusting me. And I told Jerry, I said, what if you just trusted me? And because we've been making a big deal on it right there. I said, Jerry, where'd you get down there? And they suck. Well, aren't they awesome? Yeah, we're all going to go see somewhere in the belly up when they do their monthly deal out there. Find them somewhere around town at Atomic Groove's website, because we just love them. We're so happy.
Nicest people to work with, though. They've been so nice to us.
So we got all kinds of stuff going on throughout the night. We got prizes and surprises.
And the more you drink, the more fun we're going to have. So please, everyone.